Hey, what's up, guys? Just got these in today. This is the Composimo for Grom 2-inch lowering kit. If you go to Composimo's site, they have like pictures and diagrams on how to do it. Me myself, I already cracked open this piece right here, and then so when you get started, you have to move that black cap or whatever, and then they said to loosen this up, but don't do that yet. Loosen this up first, get that going first. Don't unscrew it yet, but still have this tight, and then unscrew this, you know, get it loose, and then crack this loose, you know, and then it'll be much easier, because if you do this first, this whole thing is gonna rotate and you can't get that to open. So but yeah, so and then after you got all that cracked, like and then you unscrew this all the way, and then this whole thing is gonna pop up. You unscrew that, and then I'll show you. I'll get back to you here in a sec after I get it off. But so I got the Thailand Chinese made like Composimo replica handlebars right here. So I had to get a riser, a canted angled offset 1-inch offset riser. So because when this was installed, basically this was right over this just a little bit, to where if I install the new 2-inch, because the 2-inch is gonna have like a 2-inch rise or something like that, and it's definitely not gonna clear that. So I got this little riser right here. It goes off to the side like that, and then it mounts right here, and it's universal for, like, you know, like your pro taper or whatever, your stock bars or whatever. But yeah, so I got that, and then I haven't did my handlebars yet, so I'm gonna do that after I lower the front. But yeah, no, it looks good. It super clears it, you know, with that 1-inch offset, with that riser on there. So, but yeah, shoot. Let me put this phone down. Let me get this off, and then show you the rest. Hold on. So, word of advice. This piece was hella hard to get on, man. So this is the first piece that you have to put on. There's a big side and a small side. So on the kit, there's two like bearings. One is like kind of like it has two sides, right? So the two side one will have to go on the small side, and then the big one, see this little notch right here, this big one will go on the other end. So it'll be like that, but this side will be the top side, and that will be the bottom side. But anyways, I took a Dremel and Dremeled just a little bit, like right there, off on the other side, on this side. I Dremeled it because it was marring up this bearing. Like, it was like, you can see it right there. Like, I was having a hard ass time fighting it. But yeah, no, I just took off a little bit right there, because that's the place it was touching. But once you do that, yeah, that thing, like, you know, you still gotta push it in a little bit, but it's nice and snug. That thing ain't gonna come out, man. That thing definitely not gonna come out. Look, I mean, pushing it, everything. Yeah, it's not gonna come out. But yeah, just ran into a little issue. If yours, you know, like, you can see it too. You'll see like a little, like a piece of metal that's gonna be like sticking out a little bit. Just sand that down, or Dremel that real quick, or sand it down, and then it'll fit right in. But it'll fit snug, like super snug. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just taking out this piece right here. You know. Hopefully this thing is not under spring tension, I don't think. Oh, yeah, so yeah. So it'll just pop up. Yeah, and then you just unscrew this, I believe. So yeah, it'll come out. And this will come up. Yeah. Whoops. We're going to reuse this later. Let me grab that. That's how it should look. 1 second. All right, back to what I was doing. So the spring with the one of the seats. There's a top seat and the bottom seat. This is the bottom seat. The one I told you is going to be a tight fit, and you had to do a little sanding. So that's going to go in first in here. And then you're going to use the top seat. So it's going to be right here, on the little side, the one that has a lot of metals right here. It's going to face up. This, because they had those little notches right there. It's going to touch with the. So. All right, cool. And then what I need to do? Oh, the washer. Don't use the old washer. Use the new one that they came with, because it's meant for it. You know. Boom, and then use the bump stop. Boom. And then you're gonna use the I don't know what this is called, the housing to it. Okay, so it goes in like that. Okay. Screw it on. Keep on screwing. It's gonna get tight because that washer that's on that screw thing. But get it nice and snug or whatever. And then take this, and you're gonna, take that top cap and tighten that bad boy up. All right, then you tighten it up, and that's it. I forgot to let you guys know, after you put this cap on, right, it's gonna be up like that, right? See, there's no way for you to get that screw on top of here. Hold on, taking out this handlebar. So what you gotta do is you gotta actually push down your forks. Push down your forks, and then voila, it comes up. You may need 2 person for this, maybe not. I'm doing this by myself, and let me see if I could even get this going. Let me try to get it on. Well, here's the finished product. That was installed. It looked good. This is simple, like 30-minute, 20-minute project. But yeah, that thing dropped it down like low. And it's stiffen up the front too, stiffen up the suspension so it's not like super bouncy like how it was OEM, you know. So I mean, it's, if you guys worried about it like hitting the front of or the bottom of your headlight, it's not. It's pretty stiff. Just like any lower car, the suspension is gonna get real tight, you know. I mean, if you're looking for like a Cadillac, like OEM, like ride, this is not the kit for you. But if you're looking for more sporty and racing type, or like just for looks, this is it. Cool, appreciate it. Thanks for watching.